What's up guys, and welcome back to another video on the MF Automotive YouTube channel, and this is the 23 Palisade, which is Hyundai's 3-row crossover, and as you know, it competes directly against vehicles like the Honda Pilot, Ford Explorer, Kia Telluride, and more. You also may have heard that the Palisade has been doing incredibly well for the Korean manufacturer, with demand being absolutely through the roof. Well, for this new model year, Hyundai has given its flagship model what some would consider to be quite an extensive refresh. And as the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Hyundai seems to have done just that, retaining all the characteristics consumers cherished about the original model while updating the vehicle just enough in order to keep it relevant in this competitive segment. So, what's new for this model year? Let's find out. As expected, the bulk of the changes apply to the exterior and specifically to the front, where the entire thing is pretty much new. The grille is larger, the lower front fascia receives a rework with more of this satin chrome trim, which I really dig. The LED daytime running light pattern or headlights in general seem to cover a lot more surface area. The grille is actually reminiscent of the new Tucson, and I guess is what we'll see going forward with new Hyundai models. The rest of the exterior is pretty much the same. The side profile sports these 20-inch multi-spoke wheels, not as unique of a design as before as we saw in the calligraphy model, but they aren't that bad. Similarly, the rear sees minor changes in the form of a reworked rear bumper. Next, let us dive into the exterior, which also receives some pleasant changes. It may not seem that apparent at first, but there are a lot of new features added to this new model year. The most obvious being the new steering wheel. Now, similar to the one found on the Sonata. Furthermore, we get a new 12-inch infotainment display, which I should note is standard, which is a nice touch, along with a new vent design, which now spans across the dashboard. Now going back to that 12-inch infotainment display, I think it looks great, but I wish Hyundai would really ditch that plastic bezel you see running around. It just doesn't look very appealing to the eye, and in comparison to what the updated Telluride offers, which receives a gorgeous curved display which is seamlessly integrated to look like a widescreen television. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, it looks that good. I encourage you to go look at that pictures if you haven't seen that vehicle just yet. Regardless, the driver's seat is also now massaging, and the third row offers heating so all occupants can travel in warm comfort. Additionally, USB Type-C also makes an appearance, which should account for faster charge times, along with an optional digital rear view mirror and a hotspot connection, which is embedded within the vehicle. Mechanically, the Palisade remains pretty much the same. That means the 3.8-liter V6 is carried over from the pre-refresh model. That engine is good for 291 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. Likewise, the transmission also carries over in the form of the familiar 8-speed automatic, with the exception of a new tow mode, and a rugged new trim level simply known as the XTR at this point, as we have no pictures. So when does the new Palisade go on sale? Well, we don't have pricing information just yet, but we do know that it will go on sale in early this summer, so not too long. So guys, that's mostly a first look at what the new Hyundai Palisade has to offer. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.